Guys, uh, yeah, so my laptop crashed. Like in the midst of studying for dental school as well as my exams, my laptop crashed. So yeah, kind of panicking a bit, trying to do a little bit of tinkering with the laptop to see if I get a little, maybe a couple more months out of it, maybe a year. But yeah, it crashed. Has all of my USMLE, my dental notes, the videos for studying right there on the hard drive. Yeah. So if I don't get it back up, I'm gonna have to put studying on a hold for steps at least. I can use my phone for the notes because I have some of the notes saved to my phone. But in terms of the videos and stuff that will help you study for USMLE, yeah. Anyway, so I hope everyone's well. Here's what's been going on. I've started working in A&E as I mentioned in my previous videos. Um, Literally, I worked from 8 Saturday night to 8 Sunday morning. Came home, went back up 8, and then I started to work from 8 Sunday night to 8 Sunday morning. I literally begged for 20 minutes at the end of my shift, ran across to the medical sciences building, bathed in the medical sciences building, which is very cold, by the way. And once I finished bathed, I went to class, and I couldn't keep awake. I fell asleep. So the lecturer was like, "Yo, just go home," and I couldn't help but smile because I was just like, and it's a good thing I went to class because I wasn't going to go to class, but something happened and he ended up giving a surprise quiz first day of teaching. So I was like, it's a good thing I came to class. But after that, he was like, just go home, just go home. Once again, it's another lecturer from the United States, and he's a really renowned periodontologist. So I've been studying for USMLE. I have a study partner. I had to just inform him that the laptop crashed. So he's a gastroenterologist from living in the US, but he's originally from, I can't remember where he told me. So we study for about an hour and a half on the afternoon. So far I've only had one session, and it looks like it's only going to be one session since the laptop was crashed. But what advice I can give you for USMLE is to try to study with a partner, because it really helps. It really helps to motivate you. I've been trying to get as many partners as possible because you need motivation, and it's a very big exam, lots of stuff to try to squeeze into a short space of time. Yeah. So here's my advice for USMLE, or to study for USMLE. I haven't done the exam just yet, but what I have noticed is that when you go on the chat rooms and everything, everyone has different ways of studying for USMLE. This is my strategy. This is my personal belief. And this is what I've learned from MRCS. The more questions you can do, doesn't matter how much reading you do, the more questions you can do and reading of the explanations from the question banks you can do, the better off you are. If you think that you're going to read all the books and have all of the knowledge for USMLE, that's not going to happen. My advice and what I plan to do is to knock out UWorld, Kaplan, USMLE, USMLE RX or QRX or whatever it is. I saw Past Test has a question bank, so I'm just going to do questions. And that's my strategy. Questions and first aid. And any little thing that I find I can't understand, I'm going to use a book. But my focus is going to be on questions. And we're going to see how that works, because a lot of the times what happens with MRCS is that persons think that by reading the book, when they go into the examinations, they should know what, how to blaze the examination and do really well on the exam. But I don't think that's how these exams are structured. MRCS literally showed that to me, because the first time I did MRCS examination, I spent a lot of time reading. And yes, you need to read a little bit, sure, and not read a little bit, you need to read, sure. But I spent my second time around, because remember I told you I didn't pass the first time I did MRCS Part A. When I did the MRCS Part B now, Part A, the second time now, I had a different strategy, and I literally just knocked out the past test question bank. I knocked out the British Medical Journal or one examination question bank, and I literally did those, and then I did back over past tests. So I tried to do it back over again. I didn't finish the past test the second time, but I finished the first time, and that's something that I noticed. So when I went into the examination, even though there weren't very many questions that were repeated, the actual exam itself felt like second nature. And it's the same thing with medicine. Like, I went to work from 9 to 3 on Saturday, and then I went to the hospital from 8 in the night to 8 in the morning, and the same thing on Sunday. And I've realized that once I kept seeing patients, like literally it was just like second nature. It became second nature. So that's just a little strategy that I'm going to try now with USMLE. And the thing about the USMLE question banks is that the question banks have so many explanations. They have so much explanations underneath all of their questions, and they help to kind of make it second nature answering these questions. And this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe the third or fourth time I've attempted to study for USMLE. I'm not going to give up this time, even with my laptop down, and even with all the obstacles, relatives dying back home and everything. I'm not going to give up the fight now, because that's just it. Medicine and trying to advance in life, all the obstacles coming that you're going to have to try to overcome them to keep moving forward. If you keep, delaying or postponing these exams when you have, lots of excuses to say that you can't do them or you won't do them, then you will never do them, because there's always going to be something. Look, today I came here, I left my laptop working this morning and came home and my laptop's not working. There's always going to be obstacles. I went to school this morning and literally I left it working. So yeah, so I hope this video helps. If you're studying for USMLE, remember what I've said. Try to do as many questions as possible. That's what's my strategy. Going to be my strategy. I have a periodontics exam coming up, as well as operative dentistry, as well as evidence-based medicine. Those are 3 exams I have coming up, and I'm going to try really hard to focus in on those a little bit more. Then I have a 2-week break. So that in that 2-week break, I'm just going to do straight USMLE, and then I go into 4th year. Into 4th year, imagine it's already been over a year since I've been in dental school. So yeah, so guys, keep posting or post it to my channel. I'll keep you posted about if my laptop starts to work. And yeah, oral and maxillofacial surgery, for those that want to be one, keep focused on the goal.